Hey everybody, Motorport 59 here. I can't begin to express how disappointed I am in our elected Republican leadership. They have been absolutely spineless and toothless through all this mayhem. And I don't just mean the riots. I'm talking about through the whole COVID thing, through the whole impeachment thing, since Trump was elected and the attacks that the left have been perpetrating upon him. The vast majority of our Republican elected representatives, and I refuse to call them leaders because they're exhibiting no more leadership than the left are, they've been doing nothing. There have been a couple of them here and there that have popped off, but not very many of them. My congressman is Kevin McCarthy, and I've voted for him every time he's come up for election, and I've met him personally, and I'm so disappointed in him. He is one of the most powerful people in the Republican Party, and he's just nowhere to be seen or heard. And it's not just him; he's just my congressman. And I had a issue that it was kind of a personal issue. It involved the nomination of judges for the Eastern District of California. And I wrote him a very impassioned letter describing how that personally was affecting me and my family. And all I got back from him was one of their standard, "We feel your pain" letters, wasn't even signed by him. The odd thing about that is I wrote President Trump and Congressman McCarthy, who are the ones that are in the position to get the most done about that issue. And I also wrote Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, and Dianne Feinstein. And the only one who actually returned a letter that said they'd been looking into this issue was Feinstein. Republicans, listen up, man. I know that McCarthy and all those guys aren't watching me. Neither is anybody else. This is my way of blowing off steam. But you know what? Man, you guys need to start listening to your constituents. We did not elect you to sit on your asses while the left took the United States over. We did not elect you to sit on your asses while people start talking about defunding police. We didn't elect you to sit on your asses while all these things are going on. You're supposed to be representing our interests, and you're not doing it. And that's not right. You want us as your constituents to believe that there's no corruption on the right, and you make that really hard to believe. You tell us that we should care what you say, but you're not saying anything. What are we supposed to believe if you're not saying anything? And if you're not saying anything, should we believe you care? Certainly doesn't look like it. I don't know. I'm really tired of the Republicans just sitting on their ass. I really believe that, I wish I wasn't 60 years old. I wish I was 40 when all this happened. I would honestly run for some sort of office. I have a lot of skeletons in my closet, but you know what? With the election of Donald Trump, that doesn't seem to matter anymore. People are going to be able to be elected and represent people without being goody two-shoes. Donald Trump has proven that. And he's managed to get over all these obstacles and hurdles the left have thrown in front of him, and come out still being successful at what he's trying to accomplish. And I wish I were in a position to do that, because 10, 15 years ago, somebody like me could never have been elected to even the city council. But I just don't think that's true anymore. And I hope, for the sake of conservatives, that some of these young people who may want to get involved in politics, go ahead and do it and not worry about something that happened in their past. Just get out there and go for it, man. Open up. When people ask you, "Hey, did you do this?" "Yeah, I did that, but what's that got to do with what I'm going to do? What do the skeletons in my closet have to do with the way I feel? I'm ready to represent people." God, I wish I could do that. I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? I'm retired. I have the time. But anyway, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. shoot me an email at motopoet59.com. But most of all, keep writing your Republican elected representatives and tell them how disappointed you are in their performance. All right. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content, and we will see you all later.